Alright, next we're going to import and slice up some more sprites that are part of the player fighting animations. So, go to our authors directory for chapter 8, drill into sprite sheets, we see player fight there. So let's see, back to Unity, let's look inside sprites, we should have player directory, we do. Let's see if I can possibly drag this over into player. Wonderful. We got player fight. So this one we will split. So change to multiple, make sure the texture type is sprite. Pixels per unit, 32. Filter none. Turn compression off. Alright, now we're ready to edit. So sprite editor. And slice. We're going to grid by cell size, 32 by 32 again. Slice. Check the sky. Looks good. Let's feed her on the ground. Okay. Click apply. And then X out. Alright. Save the game. Control S. So now we're going to create our animations. Expand player flight and select, let's just mouse down, we can see these guys. Okay, I'm going to select the first 4 images. With them selected, right mouse, select create, and find animation, new animation. And we're going to name this, let's see, this first one is going to be called Player Fire East. Player dash fire dash east. Alright, let's take the next 4. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to create the animation and name it Player Fire West. Player dash fire dash west. Alright. Now the next 3 animations. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to select the next 3. Actually, it's not right. We want the next 2. So 8 and 9. Oops, 8 and 9 select. Create animation, and we're going to name this one Player Fire North, Player dash Fire North, and then okay, then the last 3, 1, 10, 11, and 12, select. Create animation, and this one will be called Player Fire South. Player dash fire dash south. Now we want to move these guys to their proper place. So let's scroll up. Under animations, we have animations folder. So I'm going to select these 4 and drag them up to animations. All right, so that looks good. All right, we're going to create another blend tree for firing. So in the animator window, we have our walk tree. We're going to right mouse and create state from new blend tree. And click on blend tree. And we're going to rename that in the inspector to be fire tree. Fire tree. That looks good. Double click on fire tree and select the blend tree. We want to make sure that the blend type is to be simple directional. All right. And we want to select blend tree, right mouse, add motion, and then we want to select the motion, player fire east, player fire east. Let's drag this guy a little bigger so we can see. We'll add another motion field. Fire south. Add motion field. Fire west. And add motion field. Fire north. Player fire north. Good. Okay. So parameters are already set to extra and wider. So make sure parameters are extra wider, and then we want to set the X and Y parameters as follows. 1, 0, 0, 1, -1, 0, 0, and north, 0, 1. Okay. Now we want to go back to our blend tree. Let's make some room here. Drag this guy over. Each one of these animations, we want to make sure loop time is not checked, because when we fire the weapon, we only want a single instance of the animation playing. So loop time is off for all of these, which is what we want. And then click on base layer. So here, let's bring the fire tree. I'll just put it above walk tree, it's fine. We want to create a transition, again, between idle and fire tree. Selecting that transition. Click off, has exit time. Span settings. We want fixed duration unchecked, then 0 for these. Interruption source should be none. And then we want to add a condition. We need to add some parameters. So we want to add a parameter here, a Boolean called is firing. Now select on the transition between idle and the fire tree. That condition would be is firing is true. So that looks good. Now for that transition, we want another transition from firing tree back to idle. Fire tree back to idle. Select that transition. And we want exit time checked. We want a exit time to be 1. And we want to add a condition is firing is false. Okay. And it looks like we're missing transition from walk tree back to idle. So let's select walk tree, select make transition, connect player idle, select that transition. I'm going to click off, has exit time, click off fixed duration, make duration 0, and then that condition